800-475-6702. That's 800-475-6702.
Follow News 1226 on Twitter to keep informed with the latest happening near you. Follow News 1226 on Instagram to see what's trending in your area.
From the station that's on your side, breaking news.
We have breaking news this afternoon. Multiple people have been injured. 3 are dead after a shooting at a Michigan high school this afternoon. One person is in custody so far, and police have recovered a handgun there. This shooting happened just before 1 o'clock this afternoon in Oxford. That's just 30 miles north of Detroit, and you can see the scene there, just chaotic. So far, between 4 and 6 victims are reported to be injured, and as we said, 3 are confirmed dead. Taking a live look now at the New York Stock Exchange, where the Dow just closed for the day. Stocks dropped this morning, and Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell says financial conditions may get worse as the new Omicron variant causes a lot of uncertainty in the markets. He also said the uncertainty over the supply chain might cause inflation to rise in the next year. Coming up in 10 minutes, we're going to hear more about the economy and the domino effect of all of this. But first, South Carolina's governor was in town today with some good news for our veterans in our area who want to head back to school. Governor McMaster signed the military tuition rate bill into law today at USC-Aiken. Marcella Springer takes a look at how this could help the labor shortage.
Well, the framework for this bill is nothing new. Former Governor Nikki Haley signed it into law years ago. The bill allows for veterans or their dependents on the GI Bill to get in-state tuition, even if they're living out of state. And across the 2-state, our veteran population is high. Check it out here in Aiken, right over here, where the population of veterans in that area is about 7.5%. In Richmond County and Columbia County, unsurprisingly, theirs is higher. Theirs is somewhere above 8.2% in terms of how many veterans make up that population. Well, the entire bill is extremely impactful in the Aiken area in particular, sitting right on the state line with Fort Gordon in Georgia, just a short drive away. But there is a new addition to this bill. Previously, veterans had to enroll within 3 years of their discharge to get that in-state tuition. Now there is no time restriction on enrollment to get the benefits. But what's keeping those degrees in South Carolina? Here's what Governor McMaster had to say. What makes you think that they will stay here and keep that education in the state of South Carolina?
The same reasons that they came here in the first place. And most people that we talk to, they come to visit, end up coming to buy a house. Other states, about half of them are having to build out of a hole that they created for themselves, and we're blasting off.
And coming up at News 12 at 6 o'clock, we're sitting down with one local veteran about what the help means to her. We'll also hear more about how getting more veterans' degrees could help fill South Carolina jobs.
And on a national level, President Biden signed 4 bills into law today, all aimed at improving the lives of those who have served in the U.S. Armed Forces. One bill provides for veterans' maternity care, helping women who are starting families after serving our country. Natalie Brand explains.
All right.
Surrounded by lawmakers who fought for the legislation, President Biden signed a series of bipartisan bills to help military veterans after their service.
You said you're going to do this, remember? You did.
Senator Tammy Duckworth, a veteran and mom herself, co-sponsored the Protecting Moms Who Served Act, aimed at improving maternal care for veterans and studying racial disparities in maternal health care.
People who step up and serve our country need to know that they are not forgotten after service.
And that includes women, the fastest growing demographic of the U.S. military and veteran population. Jennifer Silva of the Wounded Warrior Project, a veteran and mother of 3, says this new bill will help recognize maternity care as essential health care.
What this is going to do is going to make it easier to coordinate their maternity care with the VA and the community providers. It's going to help them identify mental health and behavioral health risk factors throughout the maternity care that might come about. It's also going to offer childbirth preparation classes.
Another bill signed directs the VA to recruit military medical personnel to help fill open federal health care positions, including at the VA.
Staff shortages are one of the causes of the many problems we face in veterans care.
And another piece of legislation orders a study on racial disparities in benefits to make sure every service member receives what they've earned.
The president also signed a bill to lower out-of-pocket education expenses for surviving spouses and children of military vets. It would require public colleges and universities receiving GI Bill benefits to provide those in-state tuition rates for students using the Dependents Education Assistance Program. So something very similar to what South Carolina signed into law today as well. Okay, we are taking a look at